heck is the bad guy? Titania, whatever the heck her name is. She didn't do anything. She sued her. She sued her. I have never been so disturbed, disappointed, and disgusted in a TV show in my entire life. They're Marvel. They're gonna string you along and you're gonna keep watching and you're gonna act like you're not. But let's be honest, no matter how bad these Marvel shows are, us comic book fans are gonna keep watching because where else are we gonna get it, you know? Hey guys, welcome back to We Sibs, West Coast, East Coast siblings, where we cover your favorite movies and TV shows. And tonight, we are covering She-Hulk, episode 5. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please like this video if you like this video, subscribe, and click the bell so you can be notified when we drop new coverage of television shows. Gosh, guys, this episode, every time I'm like, oh, maybe it'll be better next week. And then it just like sucks even worse than the week before. This episode completely felt like one of those deleted scenes in a movie that gets completely cut out. I'm going to give you my review really quickly, spoiler free, and then I'm going to spoil the heck out of it for you. My immediate reaction. Ew. Like, just ew. Like, honestly, it's like, who is their audience? If their audience is women, is this what they think women care about? Is this what you think people want to see in a superhero TV show? This isn't even a good comedy show. You guys, it's not funny, not entertaining. Why are we doing this? Let me tell you, Marvel has had some trash TV shows, okay? The back half of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. sucked. Inhumans sucked. There are plenty of shows that Marvel has done that have been terrible. This is by far the worst Marvel show I have ever seen in my life. And probably the worst television show I've ever seen in my life. It's so bad. It's so bad. Okay, well, that's all I got for spoiler free. Now here we go. We're going to dive into the episode. I'm going to break it down for you. What happens in this episode? Well, I'm just reading my notes because it was so bad I completely wiped it from my brain after I saw it. In this episode, at the end of last week's episode, Jennifer is getting sued for the name She-Hulk. We find out that Titania has used the name She-Hulk to label her health and beauty, fitness, wellness brand, She-Hulk by Titania. Absolutely stupid, but it gets worse. Jennifer decides that she needs to do something about this because She-Hulk is her name. Granted, she didn't want the name last week, but this week she wants it. So she's gonna fight Titania for her name, and I guess she talks to her boss, and the law firm lets her use another lawyer. Now, I was like, they are not going to bring Matt Murdock in to defend her in this nonsense. And they didn't. They brought in Renee Goldsberry, who was in, I believe, the first episode, who's just excellent. What an actress. What a gal. What a singer. What a voice. Oh, she's great. So they bring her in as her attorney, and she decides to countersue Titania, saying that Jennifer had always accepted her name as She-Hulk, whatever. Basically, they use the evidence that she went on a bunch of dates as She-Hulk, and that proves that she is She-Hulk and she wants to be She-Hulk. Long story short, she wins the case. The subplot of this episode is that Jennifer has been walking around like a Fraggle since she became She-Hulk. So her friend, I don't even know what her friend's name is, decides that she's going to help her, you know, look cool and trendy. So her and the other dude do some, like, I don't know, they meet some people. It's just as a reflection of how bad the show is. They find some high-level designer who does superhero outfits and costumes and whatnot, and they ask him to design some outfits for Jennifer to wear. And I think the dumbest thing is that this episode, it's already trash, but you're like, okay, cool, well, at least we'll see her in a new outfit, you know, she won't be looking a hot mess and all crumpled. No, we don't even see the outfit reveal. We know that he probably gives her a suit, like a superhero suit, and he also probably gives her some clothes that actually fit her and are flattering to the She-Hulk form. The most important thing is that at the end of the episode, a helmet is left out on the table, and the designer's like, oh my gosh, you can't let people see this, put this away. And then, of course, we get to see that it is the new Daredevil helmet, which is really, really exciting. I tell you, they're like, listen, we know this is trash. We know what you really want, so we're just going to drop this little nugget in here so that you come back next week. The big character thing that happens in this episode is that Jennifer realizes, and maybe it hits harder this time because basically, in order to defend the fact that she wants to be She-Hulk, they bring in all of her ex-boyfriends that she went on the dates with literally last week. They talk about the fact that she was always She-Hulk and not Jennifer, and how they would rather date She-Hulk and not Jennifer. And so Jennifer feels some type of way. But any decent writer would at least flesh this out a little bit, and let's see this. Let's make this a little bit more concrete. You know, her feeling insecure because she's also a super cool big hero and people are only interested in that side of her. No, why would you do that? That would be interesting. At the end of the episode, she has some bonding time with Renee's character. I don't even know what her name is. It almost feels like they're teasing at the whole bisexual aspect of She-Hulk. Like maybe she's going to go on a date with her. Jennifer says, oh, I'm so glad we're friends. And then Renee's character is kind of like, let's not go that far. If their audience is female, this is what they do. They put up all the female stereotypes that they can think of in one single episode to really lock the girls in. You know, we've got makeovers, we've got health and wellness, beauty, fitness brands, and fashion stuff, and love life, and all this other stuff. And they're like, yeah, we're really gonna get girls with this. I'm a girl. You absolutely failed. I love some good filler episodes. This whole show is filler, and it's absolute crap, and I have never been so angry and disappointed in a TV show. This is hilarious. And then it's like, if you're trying to get superhero comic book fans, you know, because that's what Marvel's fan base is, you're like, let's put every single thing that could possibly disinterest them in this episode. There is no action. She-Hulk, what is She-Hulk doing? Literally sitting in a chair the whole time. No good storyline. Absolute trash. Just a big pile of steaming poo. If you were throwing up through this episode, well, there's no help for you. It's just gonna keep going. Our only hope is Daredevil. And let's be honest, Daredevil's not gonna make this show. What's gonna blow my mind is if the show gets a second season. The story is so bad. It is so offensive. Like, I can't take it. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for She-Hulk episode 5. I'm so sorry. I think we all are. But you know what? We're in this boat. I mean, we have trudged through some terrible shows on this channel, okay? Debris. I can't think of anything else right now, but I'm sure there's other stuff that we've trudged through. By far the worst. Thanks for hanging out with me. Okay guys, as always, like this video if you like this video, comment, subscribe, and click the bell so you can be notified of when we drop new content on our channel. If you like this video, check out my coverage of the other She-Hulk videos, which I will put somewhere around here. Those episodes are just as bad, so my review is just as passionate and lively, because they're all so terribly disappointing. Thanks guys. Bye!